Hiorao Ketiomo Ekiti. The 2011 general elections are upon us. As the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has announced, elections to the National Assembly, that is, the House of Representatives and the Senate, hold this Saturday, 2nd of April 2011. 1 week later, on April the 9th, voters will decide who becomes Nigeria's president in the next 4 years. April 16th, 2011 is the day set aside to elect members of the state houses of assembly as well as governors. But it is not in all states that governorship elections are taking place. As we all know, there is no governorship poll in Ekiti this year. But that does not mean that the 2011 elections are not important to us. In a democracy, every election is important. An election is a means to an end, which in this context is democratic governance in Ekiti State. It gives voice and power to all eligible voters, enabling them to decide who, among their fellow citizens, occupy some of the most important public offices in the land. Elections also help to imbue in voters, as well as the non-voting public, the values that underlie a democratic culture. These include respect for the rule of law, the right of individuals, even family members, to adopt and canvass different points of view, freedom of association and the rights of the majority to govern, as well as the rights of the minority to freely express themselves. The 2011 elections are important to us in Ekiti State for additional reasons. The events surrounding the 2007 elections had given Ekiti State a bad name. In various places, Ekiti became notorious as a politically volatile state, a place where a nominally simple choice between candidates and their platforms became associated with violence, political mischief, criminality and brigandage, as well as other untoward activities which in effect imposed needless social and economic costs on all of us. The 2007 election brought on a crisis from which we, the Ekiti people, can create great new opportunities for harmony and renewal. Let us all reflect on the circumstances that gave rise to the debacle of 2007. Let us in 2011 resolve to say no to those among us who will rather bring the roof down on everybody than allow the will of the majority to prevail. Let us say no to those from within and outside who will rather Ekiti State remained in the backwaters of the Nigerian Federation. Let us say no, never again, to those who will seek to turn our land of honor to a land of horror. In Ekiti, our land has always been Ile-Iyi, Ile-Eye, a place where integrity and a good name are worth more than all the riches in the world. As from Saturday, 2nd of April, please go to the polling stations as Omoluabi, men and women of character. Do please act in accordance with the rules. Do not seek to disrupt the electoral process. Vote for candidates of your choice. INEC has assured all Nigerians, and indeed the whole world, that our votes will count this time around. On your part, remember that eternal vigilance is the price to pay for liberty. As voters and citizens, it is our responsibility to ensure that INEC and the security agencies succeed by helping in every legitimate way to promote the sanctity of the electoral process. Thank you very much. God bless Ekiti State. God bless Federal Republic of Nigeria. Ekiti Agbeao.